To make me marry the vegetative fiancé, the fake heiress who stole my life deliberately jumped from the car and framed me. While she was unconscious, my brothers forced me to take her place as a substitute bride. Just then, I made a condition. I want to visit Jenny at the hospital. Daniel glared at me the moment I said. His anger faded into suspicion. What? Still thinking of hurting Jenny? Sure, if you got the guts to let me. I shot back, not bothering to explain a thing. He hesitated, probably thinking the dozen bodyguards around Jenny would keep me in line. Half an hour, then straight to the Fitzgerald's car. Don't try anything funny. I snorted, went upstairs, packed what little I owned, and headed out with him. Jenny was in a VIP ward. All 5 of my so-called brothers looked like they'd swallowed something rotten the second I walked in. I didn't care. I just sat by the bed and exchanged a few meaningless words with them. Soon, someone reported that the Fitzgeralds' car was waiting outside. I stood up, looking each of my 5 brothers in the eye. From this moment on, we're not family. I owe you nothing. You're not the one to say it. We never saw you as family. Daniel snapped. I turned and walked away without looking back. Moments later, after I'd left, Daniel rushed to Jenny's bedside. Noelle, the Fitzgeralds just wired the money they promised. Jenny can drop the act and wake up. Noelle finally cracked a relieved smile. Must have been tough pretending all this time. Go ahead and wake her up. Daniel called the doctor in, and the doctor wasted no time giving Jenny an injection. After a long, agonizing pause, the doctor's face drained of all color. MS, Crawford S. She's not responding. It looks like she's unresponsive. The doctor stammered, voice shaky. Daniel's face went pale with shock, his chest tightening. What do you mean by looks like? As she's in an unconscious state, the doctor blurted out, his voice trembling with shock. Jenny's 5 brothers were all terrified, and they rushed to the bedside in a panic. Get your specialists here now, one of them shouted frantically. Meanwhile, Frank Fitzgerald, the groom's younger brother, picked me up like it was some chore. He drove like a maniac, clearly hoping I'd vomit. I didn't even blink. When I got out, I smiled slightly. You should show some manners. I'm your brother's wife. Next time, greet me properly. His face darkened. No telling if you'll survive till tomorrow. Anthony Fitzgerald was critically ill. The marriage was their last-ditch superstition. Tie a bride to him to ward off grave consequences. If he succumbed, I'd be branded cursed. I wasn't afraid. I can't stand rude people, I said and walked inside. They turned a room in the mansion into a private hospital suite. State-of-the-art equipment everywhere. 2 servants shoved me inside and locked the door like I might run. Anthony lay pale on the bed, but even severely weakened, he radiated power. I walked over, checked his breath and pulse, then pulled his shirt open. A silver needle slipped from my sleeve into my fingers. One by one, 13 needles went in. Anthony struggled violently, and his eyes snapped open. Who the hell are you? Who let you into my room? Get out, he barked. I'd saved his life and he still had an attitude. My temper flared. Without hesitation, I flicked another needle into his shoulder. His strength evaporated instantly. You, he growled. Shut up and listen, I said. He couldn't speak even if he tried. I tossed the marriage certificate onto his bed. I'm your wife now. His gaze narrowed. Jenny, the girl you think is your childhood fiancé, was swapped at birth. I'm the real heiress. Only I could legally marry you. But relax, I'm not interested in playing wife. Here's the deal. You were sabotaged, not in an accident. It'll take a year to fully recover. For that year, we act like a couple in public and stay out of each other's personal business in private. After 1 year, we divorce. Clean break. Agreed? He didn't respond, so I said, silence means yes. Then I checked the fridge. Only medicine. My stomach was killing me. Have some fruit, he muttered, opening a drawer and pausing, shocked he could move that easily. I crunched an apple. The wife's duty, he said sarcastically, nodding at his bed. I'm not sleeping there. I found a small cot in the corner and crashed. I was out cold before I could hear whatever insult he probably thought up next. I woke to a freezing room and found Anthony already awake, glaring. Why don't you get up? I asked, tying my hair back. He gestured to the wheelchair. You want me to wheel you around? I teased. If we're partners, you follow my rules, he said sharply. Or we end the partnership, I countered. Before he could answer, the lock clicked. 2 servants outside whispered, no noise all night. Think he succumbed? Dr. Connor said he wouldn't survive. That girl must be terrified. The door burst open and a maid shrieked dramatically, Mr. Anthony Fitzgerald, you can't just succumb like